music that she was making, it turned everything into this incredible light show.
You sure you weren't just at the planetarium?
Maybe it was synesthesia. It's this really interesting mental condition a lot of geniuses have.
Oh, yeah, it's like where one sense crosses over into another.
Mm-hmm. Except she would see music as opposed to hearing it.
Right, like she can hear a Van Gogh or see a Jay-Z tune. Kind of genius, really.
This, not so much. She forgot her bow.
Yeah, right. That's where it went.
911, what is the nature of your emergency?
My name is Dmitry Volkov. I have just killed my father.
Was that medieval? Or is that Baroque or Gothic?
Somebody got killed with a silver bullet in here.
That's like a werewolf.
That's not vampires?
No, that's a werewolf.
You know what you're talking about, or are you making it up?
No, do you know any vampires?
Like personally?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's since high school. Okay, now see? Now the wheels won't come down. Tell me why we needed to replace the old stretchers?
You want state of the art, you pay the price. Come on.
Oh, sure, it works for you.
We hate this thing.
Hey, where's the victim?
In the living room. Got a deceased in there as well. Coroner's just declared.
Oh, nice place.
Belongs to the Russian consul general. He's lying on the floor inside with his head caved in. Right here is the injured guy.
Okay, we're gonna need to take off these cuffs.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
I don't think he'll give you any trouble. Detective, we'll be taking over from here.
That's it? You just take my case.
Yeah, it's not a problem, is it?
You kidding? We love coming to crime scenes and just leaving.
Do you have any idea the amount of paperwork a case like this is going to generate?
Always looking out for us. Thanks, Michelle. Good luck. Get the cuffs off.
It's a nice new uniform you got there.
Gallery opening, actually.
Culture.
I'm gonna take his pressure in the rig.
All right, just gonna walk him out?
Yeah.
Get the stretcher?
Yeah. Let's get him out of here.
All right. So IIB gets called in on a political hot potato and you lose your night off.
Yeah, pretty much. Lucky for me, this seems pretty open and shut, right, Mr. Volkov?
She tried to kill me. I had no choice. Go now. I'll handle it.
Okay.
Is there anyone else here?
Not according to any reports.
Oh, I think your open shut case is about to get a lot more complicated.
All right, there, Mr. Volkov. Watch your feet there. Okay. Now he's all yours, officer. All right.
Thank you.
No problem.
There's no one to take care of Pavel. He's alone.
Deb?
Ah.
Hey, what do you have on the deceased?
Fyodor Volkov entered the diplomatic service in 1975. 1985 to 88, he was with the embassy in Ottawa. He transferred to Toronto as the deputy minister of foreign affairs. And get this, 3 years ago, he was named the consul general. Are you hungry? I really kill for like some avocados and bananas Fosters.
What are you, like, pregnant? What about the son?
Dmitry Volkov, he's 27. He was born in Russia, raised in Toronto, and he's an account executive, like a Bay Street brokerage firm. No priors, not even a single toe over the line, this guy.
Any previous domestic trouble?
No, nothing in the file, but who's to say some strings haven't been pulled. He's about next to kin. Right.
Yeah, they'll meet you.
Wait a second. Hey, I did a little read on Dmitry. So far, all I got is he just keeps thinking about this guy named Pavel.
Any idea of age?
No.
Size?
I can stir him up. I might be
Yeah.
grab some things.
I'm still not used to getting my info from someone who wasn't even there.
I'm gonna park right here.
Dmitry, why did you attack your father?
I told him to stay out of my life
And why did you want him to stay out of your life?
because he was the kind of father who would attack his son with a letter opener.
Okay, look, I won't insult your intelligence as long as you don't insult mine. We know that there was someone else in the house besides you and your father.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
There's someone at the desk saying he's Mr. Volkov's lawyer. You get anything?
Yeah, I saw Dmitry wiping down a statue.
Why would he wipe down the murder weapon and then call and confess?
Well, maybe he was trying to protect the person who really used it. So I gotta get back.
Thanks. Sergeant McCluskey, IIB. You must be Mr. Volkov's attorney?
I'm also his brother, Yuri.
I'm very sorry for your loss.
Thank you. You can't imagine how difficult this is. You know, for me, for all of us. Our father here, but he was an extraordinary man. Is Dmitry all right?
Yeah, he's fine under the circumstances.
I want to see for myself. Have you been questioning him?
With his consent.
I'm sure you were most professional, but he was not fit to be interviewed, given what has occurred.
I disagree.
Further, his counsel was not present for your questioning. And finally, as a Russian citizen and the son of a diplomat, he has...
Diplomatic immunity, yeah, that's the first thing we looked into. I should warn you, though, we may contest that. You're saying we just watch him get on a plane and fly back to Russia?
The Russians want him on a plane. Ottawa wants him on a plane. Why don't you want him on a plane? Last I heard, there was a great court system in Moscow.
You remember the Russian diplomat in the fatal hit and run back in Ottawa?
I know where you're going with
He
this.
claimed diplomatic, went back home, and skated on it. I'm not going to let that happen.
This is murder. The guy confessed. He's not going to escape.
You don't know that.
Listen, this is a done deal. So unless you know something I don't know. Do you know something I don't know?
I think there might have been someone else involved. Partner or someone he was covering for. I'm not sure yet.
Based on.
Cop sense.
My judge wouldn't buy that.
I'm just asking if we can hold on to him for a few days while we check this out.
Michelle, there are 2 ministers coming in from Ottawa this morning. They got the entire staff on red alert.
And I know how much you love a challenge. I have complete faith in you.
I have a love-hate relationship with you. Mostly hate. I'll see what I can do.
Thanks.
Absolutely. Mom, can you just hold on. Oh, so it turns out Dmitry has 2 brothers, okay? The lawyer friend that we know, Yuri, and also another one that goes by the name of...
Pavel.
Yeah.
You know what? I gotta tell you right now, this thing is not reliable. Why can't we just say thanks, but no thanks? Look, there's been an uptick in back injury claims over the last year. So like it or not, we're stuck with it. It works when you do it, great. All right, so manual says that it's idiot-proof. So who would like to test it out? Anyone like to volunteer? Anyone at all? Yeah, I'd love to. Yeah, I'll do it. Sure, great. All right. Way to take one for the team, Mr. Bay. Yay, for the team. I'm not covering anyone's shift for a month. Thank you very much.
Hey, hi.
Hey, what time do you get off?
I get off in about 10 minutes. Why?
We found Pavel.
Really? You want me to listen in on the interview?
Yeah, if you can get away.
Hey, officer. Slug.
Yeah, I think I'll have no problem. Do you want us to wait a minute?
Sure.
Cool.
Okay, sir. Oh. See?
It's a nice place.
Yeah, it's Demetrius. Pavel lives here with his brother. How can I help you?
Sergeant McCluskey, IIB. This is Toby Logan. Can we have a word?
Please come in. It's about Dmitry, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Miss.
Раневская. Екатерина Раневская, but you can call me Katya.
So what's your connection to the family? Are you a relative?
No, I look after Pavel. Pavel suffers from a severe form of autism.
Autism, really? Can I speak with him?
What about?
His brother.
course, but I'm sure you're not gonna learn anything from him.
Okay, thank you.
Miss Ray.
Раневская, Sergeant McCluskey.
Thank you. Had there been any arguments between Dmitry and his father?
No, none. That is what's so odd.
This is you?
Yeah,
You're very photogenic.
thank you. I used to model.
Now you're a full-time nanny?
Well, it's a full-time job to look after Pavel.
Hey, Pavel. Hi, I'm Toby. This is a really amazing train set. Did you build this? Wow, look at all your people. It's very cool. Who's this here? It's okay. Pavel, it's okay.
That's Dmitry and Yuri. The picture was taken back in Russia.
Fyodor and
Their mother. She died soon after that picture.
Pavel?
Born to another woman, Canadian woman. She left. Autistic boy was too much for her, so he goes to special school, and I look after him the rest of the time.
Where were you last night?
With Pavel?
Here?
Yeah.
Why doesn't he live with his father?
He was traveling so much, he couldn't take a good care of him. That's why he lives with us.
Hey, Pavel, it's okay. Hey, it's okay. No.
Pavel!
You okay?
Oh my God, what did you do to him?
Just touched him on the knee and freaked out.
He cannot stand to be touched.
I'm sorry.
I think he needs to leave now. Павел, иди сюда. Они ушли. Иди сюда, поставь его на место.
Slide gusset collar to release auto lock. Do not place unnecessary fingers into hinge mechanism.
It sounds like it was translated from another language by someone who doesn't speak English.
Somebody's gonna hurt themselves on this stupid machine.
Nobody's gonna hurt themselves. You mind taking your shoes off, please?
Hey, you talked to that little brother, right?
He's autistic. I had a hard time getting through, but he's actually amazingly focused on his own thing.
You know, I have a cousin who's autistic.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, my uncle Erkan. On my mother's side, he married a woman with a lovely little daughter named Eva. You could name any date in history, and she would tell you what day of the week it fell on. It was sweet, but kind of creepy.
I was inside the kid's mind for a few seconds. It was amazing, because it's like he was living inside his train set.
Yeah, it sounds like Eva. The way she would find a safe place in her own mind.
Listen to this.
You know any other notes?
You have any good news for me?
Not on the home front. It seems Fyodor and Dmitry are like any father and son. A few spats here and there, but nothing out of the ordinary.
What about Yuri?
Same. And Pavel's virtually catatonic, so that all but eliminates him.
You think Katya's involved?
Here's the thing, there's nothing indicating she even exists.
An illegal immigrant.
Yeah, and turns out the consul general is quite the entrepreneur.
I love it when you dish.
One of his companies is a talent agency specializing in Russian models.
Katya was a model. You have no interest in visiting Russian models, do you, Deb?
I would like to visit Russian models.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Go on.
That's better. It's all right to smile. You're asking about?
Fyodor Volkov.
Terrible news. He was one of my investors.
You didn't own it outright?
No. It was a partnership. He supplied the capital. I found the talent.
This talent, they all come from Russia?
There is an unlimited pool of beautiful young women there. Tatiana, keep smiling.
And all of your women, they all have visas and work permits?
I can only assume so. You have lovely cheekbones.
I also have a lovely badge. How involved was Mr. Volkov with the talent?
Well, it's no secret Fyodor had an eye for the ladies. In fact, he took one of them away from me and gave her a job. Something she was good for.
What was this woman's name?
Katya Ranievska.
Don't say it.
That's what you saw. Synapses firing with nothing to stop them. Sensory overload. That's acute autism.
Oz was telling me about he has this autistic cousin, and she takes comfort in creating order.
Those kids, they find their refuges. Problem is they're wired to keep the rest of the world out.
So all I have to do is find a way into this boy's world.
Just don't underestimate how difficult that is.
I never do.
Right.
I'm vibrating.
Yeah, so am I.
Should probably look at this.
I have to take this. Hello?
Sergeant McCluskey.
Hey, I got a little job for you.
What do you got?
I need to know exactly what the relationship between Fyodor and Katya was. You think you can come up with a reason to go talk to her again?
Yeah, I think I can come up with something. Hey, I was wondering how Pavel's doing.
He's fine, under the circumstances.
Right, I feel bad about yesterday.
It's okay.
I brought him a little something. Hopefully I can make it up to him.
Come in, you can give it to him yourself.
Thank you. Hey. It's Toby, remember me? I brought you some figures, some policemen. Thought maybe I could put him here. This is Michelle. Remember Michelle? I'm gonna pop her right here. And this is me. I'm your buddy. I'm gonna put myself right there. But who's this? Who's the station master? It's you. Wow, that's cool. Who's on the ground? Is that your father? Where's your father?
Dmitry, I know what it's like to have a volatile relationship with a father. And I can tell that you really loved him. What would he want you to do right now?
He would want me to accept responsibility for what I have done. And I have.
Forensics found smudge marks beneath your fingerprints on the murder weapon. You wiped it down before you handled it. Why would you do that? Unless you were trying...
The cleaning lady must have wiped it down.
See, I just find this very odd. Here I am offering you an out, and you're not taking it.
Dmitry, perhaps your boot...
English.
My client stands by his previous statement. Then I guess this interview is over.
No, not yet. Tell me about Mironov talent.
Never heard of it.
Really? Your father was an investor in it.
Our father had many investments.
Well, this one was special. It's where he met Katya. And isn't it true that his interest in her was beyond simply being Pavel's nanny?
Wait a minute. Katya had nothing to do with this. I've said I was guilty. Why would I lie about that?
You tell me.
I think it's enough for today. His train set means everything to him. Fyodor loved watching him play.
So his father was around a lot.
Not a lot, but he would check with me on the phone almost every day.
So you and Fyodor were close? I mean, you're a beautiful woman. Was there...
He was my employer.
Well, I should get going. Thank you for letting me see him. Hey, Pavel. Thank you. Bye.
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 Katya and Dmitry were lovers. That certainly explains a lot.
He has every reason to protect her. He has diplomatic immunity, and she doesn't.
So we're looking at a love triangle.
Right? Which always ends well.
Okay, Fyodor finds out about Dmitry, argues with Katya. She hits him, panics, calls Dmitry for help.
He arrives, he sees what's happened, and he acts fast.
Comes over, wipes down the murder weapon, calls the police. Too bad we don't have one sliver of evidence.
I actually have to get back to my day job.
Thank you.
Definitely.
I've been putting together a timeline on Katya and the day of the killing. I think you might find it interesting.
So where were you the night of the murder?
You picked up Pavel at his school, and according to his teacher, you were taking him to visit his father?
So, were you at Fyodor's house?
All right, we were there. I dropped him off at 6. I picked him up at 9. Same as every week.
And when you came to pick him up, did you actually see Fyodor?
Yeah, of course. He seemed a little troubled, but other than that, he was fine.
And that was at, 9?
The coroner said that he died no later than 8:30.
Well, the coroner is obviously wrong.
We've checked with Immigration Canada. We know you're here illegally, and we know you're lying. But you have a chance to help yourself out if you just tell us the truth.
Listen, I've told you everything I know.
So to be clear, the coroner's reports aren't in, right?
Nope.
Okay, that was good. You're in charge of life from now on.
So, this is our prank victim.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's just a blush wounds.
Little super glue, toilet, and genius. Whoa, whoa, whoa! You mean you're just gonna leave me here?
We'll just get you a bed, okay? Just keep a lid on it.
You need a bed. Wow. Must have been some party.
This is kind of like really embarrassing.
It's not. Don't let it taint your whole college experience, okay?
So how do they get this off?
It's like a Brazilian, but for your butt.
I take this.
You're being so brave.
Hey, what's up?
So it turns out Pavel was watching a movie with his father the night of the murder.
We're gonna bring Katya in for questioning. Can you meet me at IB?
Yeah, sure. You think she knows something?
Yeah, and we need to see what that is.
Is this thing supposed to be sinking?
Hang on a second, I got it.
What's going on?
Careful. Oh, man.
You all right? Pull my leg.
My back. Don't pull my back.
You
My
all right?
back. No, yeah.
What'd you do, man? I didn't do anything. You touched the button?
No. Come on. This thing.
I know. Come here.
Take easy.
Guys.
Nurse will be right with you.
Guys. Hello?
Just
touch her if you can hear me.
All right, I'm ready.
Got yourself in a bit of a spot here, Katya. You know that, don't you?
Yes.
We know that Fyodor was in love with you. Was he upset about your relationship with Dmitry? Did you two argue about that?
No. There were feelings between us, but of a different kind. Dmitry was the one who I fell in love with. And even then, me and Fyodor will never fought. Never. Besides, he knew that I'm good for Pavel.
If you cared about Fyodor at all, why don't you just help us get to the bottom of this? What happened on the night of the murder?
Fyodor! Fyodor! Fyodor!
I think she found the body.
He was already dead when you found him, wasn't he?
He was lying there. Blood everywhere.
Then what happened?
Oh my God! Oh my God!
I think she may have called Dmitry to come over.
We've checked Dmitry's phone records. He received a call from Fyodor's that night. That was you calling him, wasn't it? Wasn't it? He came over and helped you clean up. How did he get cut?
He made me do it to him so it looked like they fought.
So who actually killed Fyodor?
It was Pavel.
Katya, it was Pavel, wasn't it?
He didn't know what he was doing. I'm sure of it.
No way, the kid?
Yeah.
No wonder Dmitry took the rap for him.
Well, he'd do anything to protect her. But I just don't buy it. Wait, are you gonna be able to make it up the stairs?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm golden. Come on.
So, did your uncle ever get through to your autistic cousin?
Yeah, actually, he brought her this universal calendar. Put it up on her wall. It kind of became this thing they shared, you know, like a common ground.
Common ground.
Mr. Bay, did you hurt your back?
Yeah, sir, a little bit.
Then why haven't you filled out a 5B or a 7D?
Oh, well, I don't think that's necessary.
It's nonsense. Get down here.
Okay.
Okay, we'll try your theory that there was someone else in the room besides Pavel. Let's hope this works.
Hi, Pavel. It's Toby. I know everything must be really strange right now, but I'm gonna help you. I know how much you love your train set. Couldn't bring everything, but I brought you a few things. This is a tree. This is a park bench. Just like in your train set. Now, this is you. I'm gonna put you on the bench. And you're gonna be joined by your father. It's okay. It's all right. You guys are watching television just like on movie night. Now, last time you were watching television, someone came by to didn't there? It's okay, Pavel. It's okay, because this is me. Look, this is me. The person who came. They hurt your father. Who was it, Pavel? Look up at them. It's okay. Who hurt your father? It's okay. We'll get rid of him. It's okay. It's safe. Good work.
There's absolutely nothing that connects Yuri to the murder.
Well, that's it. See, something's bugging me about my reads. I think that the statue might have been wiped out twice. And you have the cloth that Dmitry used.
Yeah, we collected it as evidence.
Yuri used another cloth. You find that cloth and you connect Yuri to the whole thing.
Hey guys, I think I got something. Get this. I cross-referenced our good friend Yuri with our case, and I got a hit. Connecting the dots, 2 years ago, Yuri represented a Sasha Mironov in a case of living off the avails of prostitution.
Small world.
Very. And you don't believe in coincidence.
No, but I believe in proof. And what do we have here? We have an eyewitness who doesn't communicate with the world, and you. No offense.
So, given the circumstances, we, like you, want what's best for Pavel. You can claim diplomatic immunity for him, or you can face trial here. The Crown says they won't pursue jail time.
So, he'd be institutionalized?
Yeah, but we have some great institutions here in Canada.
Well, I think that would be preferable. I mean, Dmitry and I would be able to visit him.
Great.
Thank you for your help.
Yeah, anytime.
Hey, Sarge. You want to go cloth fishing?
Mr. Volkov,
Sergeant McCluskey.
you know, there are rare days when a Mountie gets her man and wishes she hadn't. This is one of them.
I appreciate that.
There's just one little problem I'm having.
What's that?
When forensics examined the statue for trace evidence, 2 different fibers were found. There were 2 different cloths. Someone wiped it down before Dmitry.
What are you implying?
Whoever killed Fyodor tried to frame Pavel. Don't worry. Our entire team is on it. We will find him.
Well, this is most unexpected, but it gives me hope. Thank you, Sergeant.
You get anything?
Hello, Mr. Volkov.
You have news already.
We do. We found that cloth, and preliminary forensics has linked it to you.
Preliminary forensics. So you have nothing. Why would I harm the father I loved? Now, if you'll excuse me.
Sasha Mironov had a scheme to bring girls into the country. He offered to cut you in for a lot. That sound familiar?
I was his lawyer. It was legitimate investment.
Yeah, but you didn't have any money. Bank records show that you were poaching off your father's accounts.
I'm guessing he didn't like that. You two argued. One thing led to another.
Look, if there are inquiries, I will face them in my country.
Are you sure? You might be a lot better off in a nice, safe Canadian prison.
I didn't mean to hurt him. It was an accident. I didn't do anything criminal.
You killed your father and tried to frame your autistic brother. You want to tell me why that's okay?
Come on.
wait, what's going on with the slug?
I failed its field test. There were a number of issues, but the biggest one here was Mr. Bay injuring his back.
Well, I mean, back injuries were the whole point of testing these things in the first place, am I right? Oh,
Ooh, still got the spasms, Mr.
yeah,
Bay?
but they're getting better, sir.
That's good. Now always remember,
Lift with your legs. Yes, absolutely. I'll remember that, sir. Safety first. Oh. Ah. Whew. Oz 1, slug 0.
You were faking.
Well, something had to be done. That thing was a menace. I'm sorry to take advantage of our little arrangement, but I did what was necessary.
No, what was necessary? Me waiting on you hand and foot?
Well, you know, I had to stay in character. It's not like I asked you to give me a sponge bath or anything. Come on, we'll go for a drink. We'll go celebrate.
No, I got other things to do.
What? What do you have to do?
I've got these other friends, who need me.
Fine, go. Go to your other friends and...
See you later, buddy. So how's your citizenship application?
So far, so good.
Good, you get it.
Look, guys, who I have.
Hello, Toby.
Hey, it's my little gift for Pavel.
By all means.
I brought you something. You remember this? Father just like that, Pavel. Only like this.
Thank you.